Hello. Happy Saturday, not Friday. That's what's up, Marquise. Good luck with all of that. Them headaches that's gonna come.
What's going on, y'all?
How y'all doing today? I know this a little unusual, but Dragon Ball Super 2 looked tough. What is that? So that's the name of the movie, Dragon Ball Super 2?
Yeah,
I'm like,
nobody,
oh, I was like, what?
Nobody knows the name of the movie. It's shrouded in secrecy, bro. Nobody knows.
Yeah, because they already leaked that the movie coming out. I don't think they wanted people to know then. But
Nobody knows anything. Everybody think they know shit.
I thought they meant like the season, like they got a trailer for the season or something. Like where we
That's
doing
not
that
even
at?
happening yet.
My shirt says, "If you don't love me at my Toshinori, then you don't deserve me at my All Might." Can't see it all, but
We should get started with what?
Legends. Why you look like that? Is that not what you want to start with?
Yeah.
So why you looking like that? What's up, y'all? What's up? Happy Saturday. It's a trailer. Thank you, Ash.
What happened on Legends?
A whole bunch of bullshit to the big reveal at the end.
Yeah. So once again, Sarah Lance is dead.
What was this episode about? Amelia Earhart stole the ship, flew back to Earth, ended up in the asylum. Shady Acres, was that the name of that shit? I don't know. And then they found the ship, so Ava started like coming at Amelia Earhart all ignorant, and almost got bodied. Spooner alien abilities like getting worse. Like she communicate with them bitches now. She's out here squealing on the floor and stuff. I mean, I don't know what else you call it. And then Sarah and what's his name? The dude that she with, I can't even think his damn name.
Bishop.
Yeah. Because the name of the episode was Bishop's Gambit. So I'm assuming when he gave her something to drink, because I was thinking, I was like, why did he give her this shit and say it was an antidote if she really not alive? So I'm assuming because it's your same mind and consciousness just like in a different body, since that's what he say he does to himself. I'm assuming he tricked her into thinking by drinking it she would be saved, so that way when she woke up as the clone, she would know she was a clone. Like being all dubious and stuff, but I'm really surprised they did that though. Like I didn't think that's what we was gonna get, cause she was telling him something about how she wear her scars, and then he was like, "I don't see any scars on you," and she didn't have a ring on either, right? That's what was missing. Like whatever her ring was, she had some kind of ring on at first. I know when it first started, cause she was cause she was gonna ask Ava to marry her, right? I think she had the ring on, and then like when he said that, she grabbed her finger and realized like it wasn't nothing on her hand. I think that was like the first thing she did. Like she like grabbed her finger, and then she started like feeling for scars, and then she seen the arm hanging out from under the little tarp or whatever over there. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that at this point. At the end, it made it seem like they finna try to go back in time to fix it, which they not supposed to do. But if they really go back in time, that's why I was like the Arrowverse could have really used that moment on Legends to start some of these shows over, basically, or start new shows or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna do the shit, be smart enough for it to make, like for it to pay off for everybody, not just this one show. Cause so basically, what you telling me is they either gonna go to the future and fix it, but we not gonna have a fallout behind it, or they not gonna fix it and we just gotta deal with it going forward. Like them, the only two options you got.
Go to the past.
Whatever, past, whatever. I mean, well, it's called Back to the Future, that or something like that. That's the name of the thing they had on the board. It's Back to the Finale or some shit like that. where they go back to the finale from last season to fix it so she never got beamed up or whatever. But if she never did, it's so many events that won't happen because all them aliens that crashed down, did all the shit this season is like that wouldn't even happen. If you change Amelia Earhart coming back to Earth, never happened. Like all that shit would never happen.
It's gonna be a
and then point. To be honest, well, I guess because they exist outside of normal time and space. Because I saw somebody say, well, if they go back, ain't they gonna make it so they never met Spooner? Because like, but I'm like, she's with them though, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But it just seemed like a whole ass headache what they about to do. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. How many more seasons do you give Legends? I don't know. I mean, they already got another one. It could be their last one. Because, I mean, this Mick last season. And then, like, next season, with them, whatever the outcome is with Sarah, I feel like that's going to make or break, like, what happened going forward. Because, like, so now you're going to have Sarah basically be a clone, since Ava a clone, to make their marriage seem more appropriate or some shit. Like, what we doing? So...
So this is season 6 of Legends.
Right. And they got approved for 7, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How Legends out here out making some of these other shows.
How is Legends beating Supergirl and shit? Like, I don't get it, bro.
Melissa probably got tired though. Baby, she probably like, you know what? With the shit they seem like they be having going on at the studio, she probably just like, I'm good.
I can see how I beat certain shows, but like, shit.
Some people don't like Legends though, so I mean,
yeah. A lot of people don't like Legends, so.
Is that all you want to say about Legends? I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I can't wait for.
I can't think of nothing else. Mick ended up hooking up with the little alien lady. That was basically like it. Yeah. All the Avas over here looking like they about to jump Gary. They had that little part. Not jump in a bad way, but like jump in a good way after he saved one of the other ones. I don't know though. I think that's it. Pretty much all that happened this episode. We pretty much know. I feel like John can't use magic no more because he had Astra do everything for him this episode.
Pitiful. Okay.
Well, Batwoman.
Luke. Luke.
Yeah.
Bro.
Woke up a different brother.
You can see it in his eye. That's the eyes of a man who's just, he's checked out, bro. He is. When
he hit old boy with them 1-2s, I thought he was about to give it to him. They probably like, nah, we can't do that because they're going to be like, how he even be able to do that? But there was a good episode. Like, he was telling them, like, he ain't want to wake up. Like, he ain't want to be here or whatever. That's what he told Ryan anyway. And then, what else we had going on? The dad and Alex working together for trying to get Kate this episode. That's what we had going on too. Marco, thank you for the donation. Trey, Mr. Freeze never got the right treatment in any live action movie. What would you do with his character in a Batman movie?
I'm not a Mr. Freeze fan to even say I could do anything with that. I couldn't. I could. I could probably name a few directors who could, but I'm not a Mr. Freeze fan to.
But Diggle was in this episode. Like Trey was saying, you don't realize how much you miss somebody until you see him again after a while. Miss Diggle.
Like, I think The Ring is making Diggle sick because he hasn't accepted it. Because, like, he's coughing. I'm like, when a character is coughing on screen, you know that character is sick or something. Notice, normally nobody coughs in scenes. But when you have a character coughing and taking pills, they're sick. Something's wrong with them. So he's sick from something. I think it has to do with that ring. So
that's possible because they never showed nothing after he saw it or found it or whatever.
Yeah,
so we don't know what happened with that.
So that's what this is supposed to be. Every time you see Diggle on the show,
I think he in the Not this episode of Legends that's coming up, but the one after that, because I think he directed and in it. But it may be something that happens with whatever they do next in Legends that make him pop up or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it was good to see him and all the stuff Luke had going on. He went and beat Tavroff at poker, got all that money, had them stacks.
Talking that big boy shit.
He really was. He really was in there talking shit, saying how stupid they were, how the house be cheating and still managed to lose and all that kind of shit, bro. Took all that money. He was like, he said, you don't have enough to meet my bet. You go ahead and talk with your friends over there. I was like, damn. Crazy. I like that side of him, though, because, like, you done been a nice guy for so long. What has it gotten you? Nothing. Sometimes that's what make people switch up. So yeah. But, what else they had going on this episode? Shit. Yeah, but they had, like, Mary. They brought Sophie in when they had got Kate, because, like, they was breaking through to Kate like Alice and her dad was, but like then the false face people showed up or whatever. So she ran, ended up meeting Ryan, and Ryan took her back with her. And then that's when Sophie showed up. She recognized that motherfucker off rip. Like, so that she walked in.
That's crazy how you can recognize your piece of ass out of anybody. It's crazy.
I mean, that's who she was in love with, though. That was who she was trying to be with, but it just didn't work out. So I don't know what they gonna do with that. And then Sophia bitch ass. This bitch is getting on my last motherfucking nerve. But Alice was poking that damn bear. She just, it's funny how you a queen, but I got everything and all that. She was like, there you go again, thinking you got more than you deserve. And child, they done fucked Ocean whole life up. I ain't think they was gonna do that.
Man, I actually liked Ocean. And then the whole scene with like, Ocean, Alice and her dad, they meet. Oh, this is my boo thing, daddy. Like,
and that's fucked up. What? They had him die the same episode he met her dad, bro.
That's crazy.
Child,
shit's crazy.
I don't know what's gonna become of her now that he really dead. Like, I don't know what her mindset gonna be. Tatiana is dead though. Kudos for that. I'm tired of that bitch. Tired of her popping up. But I just feel like with her being dead, like she popped up at the end when Kate had questions about her identity. And she popped up talking about, if you don't tell her, I will. So I think she's going to take Kate back with her to replace Tatiana. Since she already got shit going on in her mental that's fucked up, she going to take advantage of that and have her be like her new weapon, so to speak. So this is like basically carving out season 3's war on Sophia. I feel like she gonna be the big bad again for like season 3. I don't know what's gonna happen with Black Mask. I don't know if they gonna get rid of him this season or if he just gonna fall back. But he gonna have a problem with her too. Like if he got this girl to look like his daughter and Sophia take her, he gonna have an issue with her too. So I don't know what's gonna happen with all that. But I know Alice for sure is about to come for her. She gonna burn down more than that damn island. Took her meat away. She over here like trying to find the speck of humanity. She done got her memories back of being in love with him and everything. Then you kill him, bro. Child. She must find a new gardener. How you gonna grow this anyway? Didn't you say you have to have like, does it just grow on her island, period? Or do she need fresh blood to grow it? Because if you need fresh blood, where you about to get these warriors from?
She's a warrior.
True, but you can't bleed yourself dry for all the plants. She finna have to replant. I don't know. I don't know how it works because I don't know if it's just because stuff happened there. Like it just grows there automatically if she plants one there, but I don't know. I'm trying to think if I missed anything on Batwoman.
I like how Mary had that needle in her fucking boot.
Shit, and Gotham, I don't blame her. Like, instead of having pepper spray or a knife, that's what she carried, because them hoes be wild over there. And then Luke not answering the back thing, like, when she was out at the beginning, like, she was trying to get backup. Because somebody was dead, right? Yeah, she went looking for somebody, and they were dead, and she was calling for backup, and Luke was sitting out there on that damn balcony. He wasn't even at the back cave. He wasn't trying to do none of that. No glasses at certain parts. No suit. None of that. And then the talk that him and Diggle had, I can appreciate. He probably needed to hear that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know if... I guess... Because Diggle is only on one episode for each show. So I'm wondering what show is that where we find out what happens. Like, what show is he going to be on for that? You get what I'm saying? Cause like we found out he has an issue this episode on Batwoman. Still gotta be in 4 more shows. So I'm like, what show is it that we're gonna find out what's wrong?
I forgot what episode he's in next.
Cause Legends, it don't seem like it. Cause I think in Legends he's gonna be in like a cowboy episode or some shit like that. So it don't seem like that matchup. But I would hope it would be for like the Flash. I feel like he'd be closer to them because that's how they started. You know what I'm saying? Like Arrow and the Flash kind of went hand in hand back in the day. So I would hope it would be the Flash's show, but I don't know if they're gonna do that or not. Cause he coming on Superman and Lois too, right? Or
Yes.
is Supergirl too?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Now I wonder why. I can kind of see him.
I can understand why he's going to I think the Flash will be next. I know he's going to be on Legends, but that he won't be playing Diggle on Legends. He'll be playing somebody else.
Yeah.
But I can understand what you would do. You would go to Flash next, then you would end it on Supergirl. And here's why you would end his story on Supergirl. Because you're dealing with something that's alien tech. And you have more aliens on Supergirl than any other show. You got Supergirl, you got Martian Manhunter, you know what I'm saying? You got Brainiac, you know what I'm saying? You got all these aliens, and they deal more with alien things on Supergirl. And I know, like, Superman and Lois is cool, but you don't want to end there. You want to end somewhere where he's more familiar with the people.
That's true.
And, like, I feel like him and John...
Yeah.
John will, know what I'm saying, be able to figure out what's going on. See what I'm saying? Anybody? No.
The only thing that grinds my gears about the fucking Arrowverse is like, y'all brought in Superman and Lois like they were a part of it, but they not a part of it. And it's like, they know on Superman and Lois that the multiverse exists again, but we don't know on the Flash. You know what I'm saying? And now Cisco gone. It's just like the way they do stuff just pissed me off. Like, y'all name drop, but a bitch can't pick up the phone and be like, did y'all know the multiverse was back? Y'all don't want to do these crossovers, but y'all want to name drop, but y'all don't want to like make it make sense that like in Metropolis, we had a dude come from another Earth. But, you know what I'm saying? Over here on the Flash, where we was doing multiverse shit every other fucking episode in other seasons.
But, yeah, it doesn't make sense with that. But also, we've had that happen on Batwoman earlier this season.
What?
Alice and Beth. 2 of them one from another Earth, being on our Earth at the same time. They had to kill her. Was that this season?
That was last season, wasn't it?
Was that last season? Yeah,
that was doing the multiverse. So I was like, that was doing why.
But that was after.
It was after, but that's why you gotta remember she started to die though, because like one of them they getting sick because they weren't supposed to exist in the same
that was last
place
season.
together. So I can see why. I can see why that, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't say nothing about. But like for this shit to just happen right now, if y'all all in the same period and you have somebody pop up from another Earth talking about this, that, and the other, I'm just like, you ain't gonna call your boy since he name dropping, you know what I'm saying, Superman, you ain't gonna call your boy, be like, hey, we got somebody over here in Metropolis from another planet, y'all know, from another Earth, y'all know what's going on with that. That's why I just be like, The Flash is the oldest show on the CW now. Give it its respect at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, why they couldn't figure the shit out first. Like you were saying with Cisco, even though he was leaving, had he got his powers back before he left, maybe felt like something was going on, they didn't have to stop him from leaving, but they could have been something for us to deal with going forward. And like, I don't know what this Flash event is that's coming up unless that's gonna have something to do with that kind of stuff. But child, I don't know. I just be like, when they was trying to figure out who that John Ironsman was, I was like, bitch, if they figure out that the multiverse exists on Superman before they fucking figure that shit out on Flash, I was gonna be pissed. And that's exactly what they did. Tragic. I don't think nothing else was going on in Batwoman, was it? Was that it for the most part?
Right, basically.
I don't even remember what the things were for next week, what they was gonna do. I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't remember what they gonna do next episode. But I guess we moving on to what, Superman and Lois. E.T. Smash, thank you for the donation. I've seen memes, but I don't know what it's about. I just know that I think they said something about on Harley Quinn, Batman and Catwoman was supposed to have like a sex scene, but they took it out or something like that. I don't know if that's what you're talking about or not.
I don't understand why that's controversy.
I don't understand why they brought it up that they took it out. If you took it out, why are you telling people that? It's like you doing that to make people go watch the show or try. That's why I was like, they asked for publicity in the worst ways. Like for you to try to get people to watch stuff, that's not gonna help. But I'm like, as much I know they do fucked up shit on Harley Quinn, but you don't see people having sex anyway, so I don't know why they would expect them to have sex on the show. Like it's a fucking animated show. Like it's still animated characters. Like I don't know.
What's the big fucking deal? They took out a sex scene.
But my thing is, y'all stupid as a network for telling people y'all took it out. If the show's already done, y'all ain't showed shit. Why you got to tell people what you took out? Like, what was the purpose of doing that? Like, you trying to bring up a topic for them to talk about the show and maybe make people to watch it, but you just piss people off instead. I don't care either way because I don't want to see cartoon characters have sex on a show that I'm watching. Like, it ain't that serious. We know y'all together or not together.
I mean,
or flirting or doing whatever, but like, you ain't got to do all that.
The motherfuckers that's mad
they not
about
showing
the scene.
Ivy and Kite Man have sex, so why they gonna show Batman and Catwoman?
Like,
have
if
sex?
y'all that mad over cartoons not having sex on
Right,
a show,
go watch
you really hard up, bro. Like
go watch you some.
Honestly,
some
I feel like you're pathetic because it's a cartoon. Does it matter that much that you didn't get an
Red
animated
Justice.
cartoon?
Thank you for the donation.
Sex scene, like. Think about what you're complaining about. It's like people complain about shit these day and age to complain. What? They took out the cartoon sex scene? How dare they? What? What are you mad about? Think about what you're mad about before you're mad about it, bro. That makes no sense. You're mad because they took that scene out? So you can be in the corner whacking or something? Or doing what why
I don't understand. I just don't like it's. I don't know. I didn't see it because I didn't want to see it, but I saw the memes. But I don't get why you so mad at it that y'all like got it trending online like y'all not gonna watch the show or something because they ain't show Batman and Catwoman have sex. First of all, it ain't they show. They showed Batman a couple of times. I think they showed Catwoman once. From how far we've made it in the show anyway. We've only seen her once. So what's the big deal? You act like it's Harley and Joker. And I definitely would want to see them bitches in no situation like that.
Like, I'm like, bro, you want
like y'all mad about characters
porn.
and it's not Batman and Catwoman. It's Harley Quinn. Like, bro, go look that shit up online somewhere if y'all want to see that. The fuck?
Why are we lagging so bad? Like, why does this shit keep going out?
I don't know. With Xfinity, who fucking knows?
Like, y'all gotta remember, they have to sell merchandise. They have to sell toys.
Right, like it's an in-your-face show, but it's not like that kind of show. Just because they say fuck, they actually supposed to fuck. That's what you're saying?
I'm like, bro, y'all gotta remember the idea of cartoons is to sell toys, merchandise. You can't have Batman doing certain things, just like you can't have Superman doing certain things. It's just not a go. Why the fuck?
I don't know, because over here say that connection excellent. So somebody lying somewhere.
No, it's not, because I'm sitting here looking at myself freeze.
But I'm just saying. That's what
I know
say
what
right
it
there.
says there, but I'm see my hand. Look at that. Like, no. I don't know why the frames are dropping. That makes no sense to me, y'all. I don't know.
I mean, we can go and talk about other stuff in case it keep messing up. We on Superman and Lois, right?
No, we can talk about the Flash. All I give a fuck.
Why you skip Superman and Lois?
I didn't skip it. I'm just going with the Flash.
Oh.
I didn't skip
Nova,
it.
thank you for the donation. Not Trey and Tasha speaking facts, y'all taking notes. Flash episode this week about Cecile
and Chester.
Yeah. I get, like, I guess he made a comment. It was brought to my attention that he made a comment like he want to do more stories for, like, people of color. I get that, but why didn't this come earlier in the season? Like, why would you do it on the back half when everybody waiting on shit to pop out?
Who wanted to do it?
Eric.
Okay, Eric. Let me help you out because you need this help. And I'm telling you this, brother to brother. This was a fuck up. How was this a fuck up? You had a character that already was dealing with mental issues. Iris. Mm-hmm. She got over that shit so fast. And here you have Cecile, who we've never had any inkling of mental illness. One episode has mental illness.
And that's why the next episode about Allegra.
That makes no sense to me. I understand.
Who said no more fillers for the Flash? Or are you saying they shouldn't get more fillers? Cause like they got more.
Like this is the thing. Like that makes no sense.
Thank you, LT.
This is why I understand it's tough running a show. I understand that it's tough, especially during this COVID situation. But you have to take a strong, hard look at what you've already done and make it make sense all the way through. Iris went to one meeting, from what I remember, 2 meetings, had mental... that could have been her story. Having mental problems during this whole situation. Having mental breakdowns. Yes, seeking therapy. And having Cecile come and have their bond be closer because she went through some stuff. And have them go through that together.
I mean, I get why he did it with Cecile for the whole psychic thing and everything that was going on. But my thing is, why not do that earlier in your season? Like, if you're going to do those type of stories and they going to feel like filler, do that earlier in the season. Don't wait till we got 3 episodes left or 4 episodes left to be like, oh, let me throw this story in. I don't want to see that shit. Not trying to, like, be rude. But, like, y'all study hyping up Godspeed. Everybody got pictures. Everybody talking about Jordan. Everybody trying to leak suit pictures. But that shit nowhere in sight right now. Like, you at the end of the season, which I'm assuming this season is going to tie into the next season. Cool. But where is the content that's going to lead into it? Because if I fade out before I get to next season, who's to say I'm going to watch next season? Like, y'all can't think that people going to be like, oh, episode 8-1 going to be so good that I'm going to go back and watch 7, 16, 17, and 18 or some shit like that. That's not how life works this day and age, because people just going to watch where they want to watch. If they watch it all. So I'm just like, this kind of episode and the episode that's probably coming next week are episodes that should have happened. As soon as we finish, like, the mirror storyline with old girl, like, that shit should have happened up there. Like, or when you first introduced the forces, since you're trying to make it make sense for her, you know, like, getting this power or whatever. When you first introduced the forces and we had them pop up, you could have did it then. While we was trying to figure that shit out, that shit could have been thrown in.
I don't know why this shit keep freezing.
I don't either, but I was like, it... Damn internet be fucking up damn near every other day anyway. It's annoying. Then it's Saturday, like in midday, and I'm telling what's happening. They need to have, like, Flash could do good with like 16 episodes. Like, but it's my whole thing is this season didn't have to have filler. They wrote filler. Like, you didn't have to have that because the season already
shorter.
5 episodes shorter, I think, right? Is that how many? So, like, and you still chose to give us filler. Like, I get wanting to tell other stories for people. Because I like seeing Danielle do something different. Like, it was nice to see her be able to show her acting chops. But it still could have came earlier in the season. Like, I'm not hating on the episode itself or her acting. But this episode should have been low-key before episode 10. Like, it should have been the top, like, up there somewhere. Like, earlier. Not your last 8. Like, if it's 16 episodes, that's kind of stuff, do it the first half. Like, first 8 episodes, get that out the way. And then I'm waiting on shit to pop off at the end of this episode, because I'm thinking shit finna pop off next episode, and then I just get Allegra and her cousin. I'm like, why? Like, why are we doing this with her and her cousin? For what? Like, I don't mind the shit, but give it to me where it's supposed to fit. Don't give it to me when I know every season of The Flash that we get the 2 episodes that be connected, or like the big bad be here. Like, every season, without fail, that's how their system has worked. You get your 2 episodes that be connected in a way, and then you get your big bad at the end, you know, like the back part of the season, and it's like we still ain't got that yet. So we gonna get the big bad the last 2 episodes just so he can tie over to next season. I just feel like it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like what we just did, episode 13 for the Flash,
I think so.
and 14 is Allegra's shit. So you got 4 episodes left to deliver me some shit to make me want to watch. What?
15 got to do with what's her name?
Who?
Killer Frost and yeah.
And Chillblaine?
Uh-huh.
See, this is what I be talking about. Like, this shit don't make sense to put it
I
here.
didn't even know that.
I would have rather saw...
Pause. I didn't even know that but somebody sent that to me. Being a bitch.
The synopsis for the episode or something?
Yeah.
That's why I don't look at shit people send me. But
I'm gonna tell people. I'm telling people now. Don't if you send me something, I'm not reading your messages. You DM me from now on. I'm not reading your messages. Don't send me pictures because I'm not gonna look at anything.
My whole thing is, so that's what make me say, like, we not gonna get no action until the 150th episode, basically.
Mm-mm. You gonna get it episode 16 because that's the episode when Diggle
The episode before?
That's the episode when Diggle
And that's gonna be focused on him though. Like some of the stuff he got going on probably.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can miss me with that Chillblaine and Killer Frost shit because that's so dumb to me. I just feel like that's so dumb.
It's just like at this point I'm like, I don't care.
I don't even like Chillblaine enough to see him in another episode, let alone have to worry about him with Killer Frost, like, or Frost, whatever the fuck she go by now. I'm just tired at this point.
It's just, I feel like the Flash this season has been, and I'll chalk it up to Corona.
I ain't gonna even do that because everybody else been dealing with Corona and Batwoman coming stepping on their fucking neck. They all at the same lot doing the same shit. So Batwoman out beating Flash this season and you want to make an excuse about Corona when they been in the game how many more years? No, that's writing. That ain't got shit to do with Corona. If they could do it on their set and be fine, you got all these storylines intertwining that are good on their second half and most of their whole second season. With them having to switch out their main character, and you can't do that shit on the Flash. Like, I ain't gonna even bring Superman and Lois into the equation because that shit don't apply for me. Because they back differently. That's a different situation. But you got Batwoman, same lot, same situation, same Corona measures or whatever, and they over here killing it.
First of all, if you in the comments, don't tell me. Trey, come on. Like, let's be fucking flat out honest. Some of y'all don't know bad writing, period.
It ain't even that some of the stuff is bad. It's not in the right place. I would rather the Sage Force, like what I mean, the Forces storyline where they had to fight Nora, that seemed like that should be in the place of the shit that we seeing now versus we getting that and then you go to this. Like, what was the point of even doing that? Like, that was one of the, after the other little slow part they had, that was one of the biggest little action episodes they had when they fought Nora because she was really fighting. Like, they had to fight some. And you give me that, and then you go to this, and I'm like, what are we doing? To me, that don't make sense.
The Flash is just, I don't know what they're doing or what their plan is. But I'm like, bro.
And can the Flash be the Flash? Can we do that? That's the shit that make me mad. Y'all got Barry out here like he can't do shit without somebody telling him something. Like, it's okay for him and Iris to have a talk. It's okay to need your team. You're the leader, though. You shouldn't need help every time a villain come up. Somebody got to help you in the field, or they got to make you brain dead so somebody else can have a storyline. Like, that kind of shit. Like, you got to literally be brain dead in a coma, somebody taking over your mind or some shit so you can sit this episode out. The Forces shit happened. You supposed to be faster than ever, and we still ain't getting no Barry airtime, no nothing important happening. Like, what was even the reason? I'm just like, this shit is out of whack. Like, y'all put this shit first. Let me fight Nora and then be calm and serene. Then because I'm faster, then you start the big bad because I'm better now. Like, why all this gap in the middle?
Why?
Right, they got him acting like a guest star, like it ain't his show.
Like, why are we not fighting Godspeed right now?
Shit should be
Like,
called
and this
Team
is,
Flash. That
and
should
like,
be the
and
name
like
of the
this
show.
is this is the thing. Like, why are we not fighting Godspeed right now? Because, and this is what I said. I said this years ago, and people were like, Trey, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I said years ago, they shouldn't bring Godspeed because it's not going to make any sense. And it's then probably not going to do it to the point where y'all like it. 3, 4 fucking episodes, you're going to get Godspeed, and y'all feel like that's enough for Godspeed.
They have Barry acting like he like the side character with Speed. Like, I just run in to save people to get them out the way, and then everybody else do the rest of the work. Like, at the beginning of season 6 was like the best thing they had done with Barry in a while, and then it's like they forgot about it again. Like when they had him being smart again, like he made the little earpiece Gideon or whatever, like that kind of stuff when he seemed like he was taking charge and doing stuff on his own. It's like I was cool with that, and then it's like that shit went out the window again. So I'm just like, I don't know. I just feel like them episodes we getting now, if you're going to do the little bullshit Killer Frost and Chillblaine, you're going to do Allegra and her cousin, and then you did the episode for Cecilia. I'm not mad at separate characters getting a shine on the show, but don't give me that shit at the end of the season when I'm looking for shit to be like ramping up. Like, I don't want to wait till the last 2 episodes to get hyped for the Flash, then I got to wait till November to watch the rest or what come next. Like, that's what make people stop watching shows. Like, it's too many shows on TV for you to not interest me more than 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and then I'm on to the next. Like, if we weren't reacting, or I didn't feel a certain way about the cast, then I would be on to the next show.
Alright, I'm gonna stop talking about the Flash because I'm finna get on y'all motherfucking head. Y'all, you motherfucking Iris haters.
Bro.
You motherfucking Iris haters. So, are we gonna talk about how Lois give Clark pep talks and all this other shit?
It ain't even pep talk. She tell him what to do, literally.
Are we not gonna talk about that?
Every
week.
I said that when we
for
were
the
watching.
past 10 weeks since the show came on, nobody has said anything. So we're not gonna act like Lois does the same thing Iris does. They're both reporters.
Right.
They both go off and do their own thing sometimes.
And she get all the hate because she black.
And Iris gets all the hate. Does she not? Tell me I'm lying right now.
I said
Tell me I'm not lying right. Tell me I'm lying right now, and I'll shut up and I never do this shit again. You know I'm speaking fucking facts.
Yes, I said that when we were watching at home. I was like, she was sitting on the porch, basically figured out what was going on and told him so he could go handle it or whatever. She do that shit all the time. And it's like everybody, oh, Betsy eating that shit up. We love Betsy. We love Elizabeth. But I'm like, but Iris, Candace
has been doing that shit since, like, she came and started working in Star Labs like season 4. She's been doing that shit for years. So what's the problem with Iris doing it opposed to Lois doing it with Clark? Y'all know what the problem is, but you don't want to say what the problem is. I'm that guy that's gonna call you on your bullshit. That's why people don't like me in this motherfucker. I'm the GOAT. I don't care if you don't like me. It's like, I understand the title of the show is Superman and Lois. Cool.
Shit, the name of the Flash called a Flash, but it might as well be Team Flash because everybody else do everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't got shit to do with
and like this is the thing. I actually like Superman and Lois. I like how Tyler handles his Superman. He's different. He might be the best Superman out of any Superman I've seen. He might be the best Superman. Betsy has taken some time to grow on me. She might be the best Lois.
Not compared to Smallville fans.
Fuck Smallville fans. Flat out, fuck Smallville fans.
This is the first Superman show
Sir,
I've
get the
watched.
fuck out of here with that shit. You talking about stop projecting insecurities. We don't have no insecurities over here about nothing.
Who?
But every fucking episode, motherfuckers is online talking shit about Candace for simply being Irish. So there is a problem. If you don't see it, you're racist and you're part of the problem too.
What?
So you can miss me with that shit.
What?
Whoever the fuck Dark Legend is talking about stop projecting insecurities. I'm black and I'm proud of that shit, and I say that all the time. I don't have no insecurities. But you're not gonna sit on and not tell me that white Twitter don't be online talking shit about Iris because she's supposed to be a white character, but she's black and having issues when they literally do the same thing and got the same job on the same network.
Bro, I ain't even worried about you. I ain't even worried about you, bro. Let me break it down to you how I don't care about what you talking about.
Like, it's so stupid that people like. It's so stupid
let me break it
that
down
people
to you,
do that.
dog.
It ain't even gotta be broken down. Just like,
dog, let me break it down to you. The shit you just said don't even matter to me because it's there. It's always there. It's always been there since before she was even. But when she got fucking hired. It don't matter to me what you saying.
That's
and
just like
cool.
some asshat tried to come at me in the comments about the last live we did when I mentioned Candace's hair that she had to literally fly to LA and pay out of pocket to get her own hair done because they won't do it on set the way it should be done. Like, our hair not like white people hair. You can't get somebody that don't know how to do natural hair or black people hair in my head and they have me looking like a whole fool on TV because then y'all gonna have something to say about that. Like, we can't say or do nothing without it being a problem. Or we angry. Or we need to just know our place. Like, no. Fuck y'all. Like, I seen a tweet the other day. Who still got all white crew in 2021? Nobody on your crew a different color? Nobody else got skill sets in other backgrounds? Like...
Bro, I don't care. I just proved my point. Anyway, bro... With Superman and Lois, a good episode. Good fucking episode.
If Lois wasn't white, then she'd get the same treatment as Candace. Like, if she was telling him to do all that shit, Superman got a black wife or a mixed wife or Hispanic wife, somebody, they gonna be like, oh no, we not listening to her. Don't listen to her.
Like, just Superman and Lois was good this week. Another good goal for Jonathan and Jordan. Love those young guys.
Yo, they gonna stop messing with Jonathan. They gonna leave Jonathan. I'm telling you, it's like they keep picking on this boy. Did you see when that girl's daddy was like transforming? He was like, when I get out of here, I'm gonna kill you first. Leave this child alone.
I'm telling you, his powers gonna activate before the end of the season. Just
bro,
watch.
chill. But see, like, I feel like that might be where if he don't get powers, well, he ain't lived in Smallville. What I'm wondering that they could do for, like, good plot is if, oh, boy got his hands on him and he wanted powers so bad that they put him in the machine to give him the powers or whatever. But even though he not originally from Smallville, because Superman is his dad, he still may take to the powers like a normal person would. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. One moment. Let's be clear. They hate Candace and Iris. They hate Iris because Candace is playing her. What the fuck we're saying is that Iris does the same thing that Lois is doing on her show, giving her husband advice. He goes out and saves the day. They hate Iris because Candace Patton, a black woman, is playing her. When in turn, Betsy is not receiving hate and she's doing the same thing that Iris does. Do not try to tell me that they hate Iris and not Candace.
How we racist towards Danielle when she the one that's low-key racist in the first place? Like, if she can't act that well, she can't act that well. What flaws Candace got that Danielle don't?
I quite frankly don't care.
But I'm just saying, like, don't try to sit and call us racist. Danielle name wasn't even mentioned this stream until you mentioned it. So how somebody being racist on somebody that ain't mentioned? Would you mad because somebody said they don't want to see Frost and Chill Blaine in a storyline together? That's what you mad about? You ain't got to hide them hoes. Let them get all that work today. I don't give a fuck.
First of all,
let them keep typing and let them keep getting ate up.
You know what? You know what? If Trey racist, that you know what, stop watching then. Since I'm so racist,
Like, why am I watching the show if I'm so racist and don't like that person?
Like,
I'm not like other people that just watch shit to point out people's flaws.
like let me prove. Since I'm so racist, why the fuck have I been watching The Flash for 7 years? Why the fuck am I watching Superman and Lois? Why the fuck do I love Legends so much?
Which people don't have shit else to do but troll.
Which cast
but I'm like, I'm
are
not
predominantly white
towards anybody on the show. I'm speaking on the struggles of a black female on the show that's predominantly white. But because I don't mention the extra white lead or whatever she's supposed to be on the show, I'm racist towards her. Why am I talking about her? She's white. I don't know what kind of struggle she got because I'm not white. I can only talk about the struggles of a black woman, seeing another black woman have to get talked down to every week because she's starring on the show and people don't want to see her that way. My problem with Danielle is she know people like Snowberry and people don't like Iris, and she feeds into that shit. Well, she used to until Hartley got in trouble for the shit that he posted on Twitter. Then she deleted all hers. But she used to feed into that shit knowing that was going to make fans get even more agitated with the girl because people would want to see her and Barry together. She do little passive aggressive shit. Microaggressions, whatever you want to call it. She do shit too. Yeah, that's the one that deleted all them damn tweets. Just because y'all see somebody on TV one way, don't forget they're a person at the end of the day. They don't make them any less racist. Just letting y'all know. But anyway, like I was fucking saying about Superman and Lois before, I was really interrupted by unnecessary shit. It would be interesting since nobody's left with the... I don't know if they keep their powers after the fact, too. Somebody asked that, like, when the little aliens leave them, are they going to keep their powers? I would think not, because too many people would have powers running around town if that was the case. But what would be interesting is if the man got a hold to Jonathan, you know, like, because he a kid, he studied getting aggravated, seeing his brother go through this, that, and the other, not being included with certain shit with his dad because he don't have his powers yet. What if he take the dude up on his offer, even though he not originally from Smallville, but because he got his dad DNA and his dad Superman, it still would work with him. Like, he still wouldn't be you know, like how the other people were that weren't from there.
Danielle, the next person to say something about that whole situation, block him. I said I'm done with that shit. Y'all not finna stress me out. Hey, the next person that talk about that shit, block them. If they keep going, block them. It's over. It's done. I've said enough about that shit for a lifetime. It's done. It's said. It's
Why
over.
every time we come to Real Talk, we gotta start arguing about stuff? We here to critique the shows we watched this week and how we felt about them. All the other shit aside, is like, I ain't trying to bring real life into the TV shows. That's what they keep doing anyway on TV. That's annoying in the first place. Like, anyway, I'm just wondering, now that their plan was thwarted, because I think Superman and Lois got 15 episodes. Is that what I said they had when I looked it up?
I think so.
So they still got 5 more episodes, even though they kind of got Morgan Edge's situation out the way. But it looked like him and that Laura girl were headed to where his Fortress of Solitude might be, which looked like it was in the desert. But it's like, I don't know what he gonna have cooked up, because he said all is not lost. So I don't know. And they haven't shown John Henry in like the last couple episodes either.
I think Jonathan powers are just gonna activate because he's part Kryptonian. Like, I think that's gonna be like, something's gonna happen. Like, because in the first episode, Clark thought he had powers because he threw the football and the swing broke, and he was like, "Wait, what?" Maybe like.
The one thing that I can say that I love about Superman and Lois this past episode was that they had like finale energy. They rectified that shit. It was still good and nobody got hurt.
Nobody died.
Like, you can't, like, I'm like, that shit to me, like what I be telling Trey is what they gonna do next season. Cause like, it's a lot of first seasons that be good. It's going forward that you gotta worry about. But like, that shit was so good. Like, just like I was telling Trey, imagine seeing that shit in the Flash. Somebody make artificial speedster people. And you see like 10 or 15 of them bitches coming out the barrier at one time, full speed. And he damn near hurt himself trying to like you know, like counteract the effects or whatever. But everybody's still cool in the long run. But the villains still get away, and we don't know what's gonna happen later. Like, I don't understand why we can't write shit like that. Like, I don't understand why we not there yet, 7 seasons in. Like, we ain't got that. Like, what's happening? Like, they really had a whole bunch of fake Superman come after Clark. Full speed, lasers, laser beam eyes, all this shit. Townspeople, people he know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
people he grew up with.
Exactly. Coming for his ass. So you gotta feel like how to not kill them, but also depower their ass at the same time. That's why I'm just like, that shit, that episode right there, that part was good. I was hollering in the living room ashtray. I was like, ah! I was like, this what we doing?
Motherfuckers,
like, I'm over here hollering.
Motherfuckers just flying up, like, just randomly, like, that. We didn't even know this many motherfuckers were activated.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when they was at the coffee shop, right, talking, and then the dude that was taking their order or something just looked and flew out the damn restaurant, and then they looked, and then other people started. I was like, excuse me? This what we doing? Child, let some shit like that happen in Central City, bitch. We had jitters. And like 10 people, like 5
just
people,
start running
just run out that bitch at super speed. Why can't y'all do shit like that? That's what I'm just saying. Like, do you know the trends that the Flash would have if they weren't scared to do some shit like that? Every speedster y'all do don't have to be no bitch from the comics, bro. Y'all want to sit up here and make up fake characters for any other episode, but y'all can't make a way we got fake speedsters. You got Black Hole. And instead of clones, why don't you have them test shit on people? We got Velocity, whatever, like that.
No, and then like you don't even have to do that. We like check it out. I got you. With that, you could say, okay, we could have the Speed Force storm. Somebody took energy, i.e., Black Hole, and like they're.
Let me say one thing. Money doesn't equal bad writing. Like, you can have less money and still write a good story. It's just that whatever you see may not look as good as it looks somewhere else. Not enough money don't mean bad writing.
So I got a question. Since y'all know about budget and money, Godspeed is going to be in 2 places at once on the show soon. I guarantee it. There is no way that they are not going to have Godspeed in 2 places at once. Because he does that in the comics, right? He moves so fast. So, you mean to tell me they don't have the budget for that? For having 2 people at the same time? No, you don't have the budget for that? Bro, some of the episodes, they take budget and move it over. Like, y'all are ridiculous, bro. I know what the budget is and what it does and how you break it down per episode.
I feel like Jonathan will get his powers either the last episode. Like, I feel like they want to save whatever that struggle is going into the next season. Because you already got Jordan with powers and he's still struggling through stuff. You don't want to throw everything at people at one time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's the thing. Jonathan not going to struggle.
I get that, but I'm just saying I still think they do it toward the end of the episode. Like, the end of the season going into season 2.
Yeah, it probably be
because that's a new story you got to deal with now.
That's gonna be the next to the last episode or the last episode.
Yeah, that's why I was like, they probably gonna save it for that. Flight God, thank you for the donation. He doing all right. You see, he in here fussing at folks. I'm gonna stop doing real talk. Y'all ain't gonna stress my husband out.
I'm fine with that. But like, it's just it's. I feel like you just like. People feel like they don't have the budget.
That was the thing too. Like, I know last week we were talking about who we thought Morgan Edge was, and then this week he actually like presented his heritage to the show, which is, from what I'm understanding, I've never heard of Superman origin where he had a half brother, where his mama had a husband and a son before, you know, like all that kind of stuff. So you basically made an original character for your show, but we can't do that on the Flash.
I think from what I was reading, he had an adoptive brother on.
Yeah, I remember you said that because that's what you said. His name was like High L or some shit last week. But like, this dude is made it seem like he made up. You know what I'm saying? Now on the Flash, they done mush characters together, i.e. Savitar and whoever else. Like when
Future Flash.
Yeah, like, but you can't make original characters that are. You can make original characters that are still good.
Like they've mixed together a lot of characters. You've mixed together Thawne and Zoom.
Like, yeah, Thawne
They
never
not
was
gonna bring Kara to Smallville.
like they never Thawne was never in the wheelchair, so you mix Thawne with Hunter Zolomon, then you mix Zoom and the Black Flash into one character, Future Flash and Savitar.
That come out Tuesday. Thank you for the donation, ET Smash. I don't know how Trey wants to do it. That's up to him. I forgot it was coming out this soon though. The Batman Last Halloween movie come out Tuesday. I don't know if you want to do that for Patreon or if you want to do it on Discord. I know it ain't going on Twitch, so I don't know
what I'm doing.
Well, y'all get a notification depending on what we do, so just stay tuned for that.
Do I think? Listen, no matter what I think, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I think about what the Flash should do, what any show. It's irrelevant, honestly. Everybody's opinions about these shows are irrelevant. Everybody's. Why? Because they don't listen. They want to do what they want to do. They want to tell the story that they want to tell. I've seen a lot of shows lose viewership. I've seen shows actually gain viewership in later seasons, which is crazy because of the things that happen.
Junta, thank you for the donation.
The Flash's budget does not have to do with his writing. You can write something. That means if I write it, that means you need the budget for it. So put it on the fucking screen.
Junta says he feels like
y'all gonna sit here and tell me that the Flash doesn't have the budget for multi-speedsters when in the season 2 finale of Legends we had multiple Thawns on screen.
A whole bunch of them bitches.
I'm not the guy you want to do this with.
Right, and I know Legends budget wouldn't be no Flash budget. Anyway, Junta said he feels like Lois will be the catalyst for Jonathan Powers to activate since they've been building their bond. It's possible somebody come at her the wrong way.
Mom might be in danger. He fuck around and move super
because them
fast.
the only two that's normal. But that's why I was like too. Like I feel that would feel like it would alienate her when they give him powers because they bonded over the fact that they the only two normal ones in the house. So when his powers activate, she basically on her own.
But that would but they're closer.
I know.
And like he would probably be like, I'm going with you. You know what I mean? Like because like they.
I love him for telling his granddaddy he a coward though. When they had that conversation on the porch, I was like, yes, eat all that shit up. I can't stand they damn granddaddy. I can't stand Lois daddy. He ain't shit. That's the shit that pissed me off last week. He over here developing shit. The shit contagious, affecting your grandchild. You just over here like, you planning for the worst, but obviously you ain't planning good enough that the shit, you know what I'm saying? You got moles in your own shit. Don't nobody know what's going on. I don't even know how they got somebody in the DOD. They must have did that early on because when this happened. But it's a shame that like that's doing. I mean, but like I said, with the CW, they could deliver like epic first seasons of shows.
Yep.
It's just what comes next. So I'm gonna be interested to see what they do season 2 or they season 3. Like I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm like Superman and Lois is good right now. Hit me season 4. Let's see how y'all feel.
Now with it
4.
being on HBO Max, I'm wondering if like they're gonna have less episodes next season. Like, are you gonna stay with like 15 episodes or 16 episodes? Are you gonna stay with that formula? That works for some people. Everybody don't need 20-some episodes. To be honest, nobody needs 20-some episodes. But it's like you gotta change the system. You can't do shit like you did in the 90s. People don't watch TV the same. I don't know why this keep doing this. It's annoying.